Hello, everyone. This is the Red Light Podcast number 4. Where's the water, Lebowski? I am sitting here recording this. My name is Mr. Roy Wolfman, and sitting next to me is a Mr. Ookami Tentails. Hello, Ookami.
Hello.
And now we are going to review the little film known as The Tunnel, 2011, directed by Carlos Ledesma, written by Enzo Tedeschi, Julian Harvey, and starring Delia. Is that a dog?
Yeah, where I am recording right now, I can't.
No, it's
I can't
okay.
do much about the dog.
It's okay. He'll die in the next reel. Um,
Fair.
yes, we are fourth walling this shit. Andy Roderia, Steve Davis, Luke Arnold, Goran Kalut, James Caitlin, Ben McLean, and a cast of thousands. It is about a cover-up involving water for Sydney, Australia, and the real reason why a reservoir in Sydney is not being rated for its delicious H2O. Mr. Ookami, what is your first thoughts of this movie?
This one, I remember hearing about this a while back. This is like 2011, right? Yeah.
2011.
I briefly remember hearing about this, and then it just kind of went quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I was undeserving because this is actually really good.
Yes.
Especially towards the end. It has some real, terror at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I was legitimately not sure who was going to make it out, even though it's like, well, I mean, the whole time we have two of them talking, in the interview, but then it's like, yeah, but I don't know if that interview was, pre all of that or what. I couldn't tell. But it's like, I really wasn't sure. There was so many times where I thought, all of them were just going to die.
Yes. This was filmed in a documentary style, looking at footage collected by 3 journalists who raided the underground tunnels of Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, this was effective.
Very effective.
Was really effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the interviews with the people, with the guy who survived being down there prior,
Mm-hmm.
and just the sheer terror when he starts to remember any of it. Very well done, very realistic.
Yes.
That was somebody suffering PTSD at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then even down to the camera shots, the brief glimpses of just something not right running around down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the actual monster, which I still have no idea what the hell that is.
It's that right there.
They just called it the Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Apt name.
Yes. Yes. I'm not going to ruin it for everyone, but yes. The apt name for it is the Stalker.
Yeah. Very. Shit. No, I really like this one. This is in my contender already. Granted, I have seen a handful of found footage films prior to us starting this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And of the ones I've seen, this easily cracks my top 10 of best, because this was really, really good.
So far.
Or at least of my favorites so far. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I had stated earlier in our podcast, 2011 through 2015 was not a very good area for found footage. This is one of these sleeper hits that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, most definitely. And
mm,
are you kidding me? It's only got a 5.9?
it's got
Why?
I haven't a clue.
It's better than that.
He's looking at the IMDb post, folks.
Well, this just tears it. Yeah, no, IMDb is wrong. Like 9 times out of 10.
What does the movie database say about it? 57%. Yeah,
I still say it deserves better than that.
yes, indeed.
I think most of it comes down to the fact that everybody just, when they hear found footage, they frown. Because it's just, they just think, oh, stupid jump scares and shaky cam.
Mm-hmm.
They never once think, oh, hey, that actually could be good.
Right.
Could be an interesting idea. But no, it's got this stigma to it.
And as I said before, the whole area of the 10s to 15s really really rubbed people the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
With the subgenre, you had like stuff like The Pyramid come out. You had stuff like Apollo 18 coming out. Paranormal Activities weren't helping anything.
Project Almanac, I think, was around that time.
It was supposed to be around that time.
Oh, that's right. Project Almanac got delayed, and I don't know why. It's not like it got any better than it probably would have been.
I believe it was producer problems and studio problems.
Yeah, because I remember hearing about like reshoots and some shit. Like things got changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
you said in our first one that you decided to make rules for found footage.
I did?
Yes, you decided that the first rule of found footage is to subdue the child.
Oh, yeah.
He needs help to remind folks.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, when it comes to wanting to survive a set of found footage, you subdue the child.
Mm-hmm. And our second one, what would you say the rule for that would be? Second one was Savage Land.
Savage Land.
Document everything?
Document everything. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And what one rule would we get from Gags the Clown?
If you see a clown, like, laughing in an alleyway, get the fuck out of there. Don't fuck with clowns.
Don't fuck with clowns. Okay, that's yeah, that's not as solemn as the last two. Don't fuck with clowns. Okay.
Yeah, that's just flat out good advice. You want to go far in life, don't fuck with clowns.
Now, if you were to devise a rule coming out of watching The Tunnel, what would it be?
Well, one I would definitely say is if you're gonna go do this type of shit, you're gonna take a crew in to go check out this type of stuff. Be honest with them. Be honest with everybody about what's happening.
Yes, don't hide it from everyone.
Don't hide it from everybody because that's going to bite you in the ass.
Yes. So from this is be honest. Any other things?
I would also say, as we've learned through this one, if you find a creature like the stalker coming after you, make sure you have plenty of light on you.
Right.
It doesn't like the light.
Right. Light bad. Be
Light is
honest. Light bad.
Yep.
Now, was the film effective in making you feel for the characters in this movie?
Oh yeah. Like with everything that happened there, I felt bad. I definitely felt bad for Tangles. Like I felt bad for him, which is their first cameraman.
He wasn't their camera. He was their boom operator.
The boom operator. Yeah, yeah. I felt bad for him. Most definitely. I felt bad. Once it was down to the three of them. Yeah, once they accidentally got themselves even deeper in there, yeah, I was feeling pretty bad for all of them, and then
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve wasn't supposed to be here today.
No, he wasn't, so I felt really bad for him.
Yeah. They took Steve off of a really good story to investigate this story.
Yeah.
And look at you now.
Yeah, he's dead now. Yeah. Yeah. But her having to deal with it, and granted, like, yeah, she lied.
Yeah, Natasha lied, yeah.
But to have to deal with the guilt now of those people's deaths on her hands, especially seeing him die in front of her. Yeah, that. No, I feel really bad for her. Especially knowing what you know from the ending where they explain what happened to the two of them afterwards. And while one of the cameramen was staying around...
Oh, that was her producer.
Her producer. Okay. He stayed on. He kept doing the same job. But she quit.
Yeah.
She quit, and it sounds like she's just in a dark place.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad for her.
Now, if there's anything you could change or work on in this film, what would it be? If I could put out something, the advertising.
Yes.
This should have been on a bigger platform than Amazon.
Yes,
I'm sorry, folks. This should have been Shudder. This should have been... I think it wasn't Shudder. I could be wrong. But this should have been in Shudder. This should have been on Netflix. This should have been on theaters.
Yeah, that's the thing. I remember hearing about this and like that it was supposed to get a theater run, but I don't think it ever got it.
I don't think it ever got it either.
And it deserves a theater run.
Damn right,
you want to, in fact, right now, I would even say, you know, once everything calms down and like a cough won't kill you, or send you running away and dousing yourself in hand sanitizer. I would say once theaters get back to where they can actually handle that amount of people again, you should do, at least in October, like a run of like some of the best and notable found footage films, and the ones that deserve to get theatrical runs, and put The Tunnel in that as well.
The Tunnel deserves, yeah.
And just
definitely
do like some like maybe 10 to 4 for like over a weekend. Do like overnight runs of these movies.
Yes.
Late night runs.
Yes, like in the old days.
Yeah, I'd say The Tunnel deserves to make some theatrical money.
Or at least some drive-in money.
Yeah. Yeah, drive-in, yeah.
This is a drive-in film, folks.
There you go, drive-in, yeah.
Or if you got a backyard and a projector, there you go.
Oh, yeah, no, guys, if you have this capability, Do that yourselves. View
Mhm.
this in that way. It'll be worth it.
There's even inflatable screens.
Yeah.
Inflatable screens.
All sorts of shit you can do.
Put that in there. Um, what would you think would need some work? Or do you think this is already a decent film?
I think it's already a decent film. I'll admit, yeah, I zoned out a bit during the whole like
build up to them actually going down there.
Right, they're showing the relations for each other, yeah.
Yeah, but I mostly blame that on like the timing of when I watched it because
hmm
I needed to get some sleep for work. So yeah, that the timing for that part wasn't so great, but like the rest of it latched me.
Right,
Like I was watching intently.
gotcha.
So, but I wouldn't change that. No, I think that was actually done perfectly well.
hmm
I mean, hell, even like yeah, when they brought in the guy who had been living down there for a bit, yeah, like that drew my attention. I'm like, wait, what? What's going on here? And then the whole scene was like amazing. I thought it was really well done.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
this is definitely a must watch. I'd say this is essential found footage
He's already getting to the punch, folks. He's already getting to the punch.
already. Yeah.
What else could we talk about in this? I think this was very effective in using the environment they shot in. I never
Mm-hmm.
knew there were tunnels in Sydney.
Mm-mm.
I also
I
never
didn't know that
knew.
either.
I knew they had anti-bombing bunkers,
Mm-hmm.
but I never knew they had a whole tunnel system and a subway system. Here's a question. Do you think if it had better notoriety, it would be remade?
I think it would, but I'm not so keen on it being remade
No. It,
because I don't think they would have gotten what made it work.
right. It would just been looking like a ragtag version of Chud.
Basically,
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I did even make that joke too once.
It's
Once like it showed up and it grabbed the camera,
Like somebody shows up, grabs the camera, like is like recording them, and then puts it back. And then like yeah, they hear the sounds, and I'm just like, and that's when the chuds came.
Do you know what scene really worked with this film? When they were doing the recording of the bell.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, they were in a section of a bunker, and its bunker had a warning bell of that gets beat on every time there's a bombing going to be happening. Well, they tried to test out the bell, and Tangles was getting a little bit of feedback, so he decides to go into the next room to record the bell. So he got a little bit of dampering of sound. And this is where he gets really effective. While they hit the bell again, Tangles gets taken.
Yep.
And no one but Steven, the producer, could hear it. I'm sorry, Peter could hear it.
Yeah, Peter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they the really effective part was Natasha never heard it until they brought it to her. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, you hear the sound of the bell, and then you hear
Yeah,
his
it
screams of
screams.
being taken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's reacting to it. poorly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this was effective.
Yeah.
That was a very effective scene. I also think there are two others.
Where
There are
they
two other scenes that really were effective to me after that.
where they found the reservoir.
Yes. Um, but I think it was the one before that. Where
I think that was somebody. Yeah, the security guard, I think, or whoever. There was a guy who was down there too,
Mm-hmm.
and they tried to go back up, and just quickly from like this split second, you don't even see what grabs him, just torn around the corner,
Mm-hmm.
just gone.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like that was
was way
amazing.
after they found the reservoir.
Oh, that was way after. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, some of it's getting mixed up for me. But yeah, there was that. And then yeah, just the reservoir, like when you actually kind of see the stalker.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really effective. Because you're just like, okay, you see this guy sitting there, you see them standing there in the water. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, wait, he's freaking out. There's something. What the fuck? And that's when you notice the long arms reaching around him.
Yeah.
And yeah, that ooh. Yeah, there's something about long-armed creatures that has always I've noticed it always strikes some type of primal fear in people.
Right.
That can be dated back to a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
2, Annabelle 2. The list goes on.
well, I mean, just like in history in general, like
Oh yeah, gangly creatures are.
yeah, anything like that, or anything with like long arms and claws, mostly dates back to like a fear of just bears reaching around to grab you
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, and it sticks with you. So that's why you get these creatures like that. You get, of course, you get Slender Man and any of those other like cryptids that have long, gangly arms. Fucking Wendigos. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's always effective to me whenever they do that.
Right. I got you.
Granted, a movie can still suck, but
Granted,
like,
yes.
but you can have a very effective creature still, or still have that like, ooh, okay, yeah, I see what you were going for.
Mm-hmm.
But here, no, all of it works. All of it very much works, and this deserves far more attention than it got.
Yeah, definitely. So, as we found out before, you would say this is an essential film.
Oh, definitely.
This is for the library, folks. This is one you have to adopt. Definitely one to adopt. One that furthered the subgenre.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who distributes it. Who distributes you? I am now looking at the IMDb. Come on, IMDb, help me out, my man. Blu-ray.com. The tunnel. I know Rough Trade distributes it in Britain. Don't tell me that. Golly. This is the pain in the ass you have for having a unlocked Blu-ray player.
Yeah. Let's see, releases
DVD. Who put it up? House Lights? House Lights?
Huh.
That's water. What else put you out? I know. That's it. For $70, you can get a DVD copy of this.
No, thank you.
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. That I may like this. I may love this movie, but that's too much.
And you cannot find it on eBay.
No way. No way. Hang on. I refuse. There's no fucking way.
Now we have delved into shopping for you.
Apparently, yeah.
But no, you can get this in England through Rough Trade. The Blu-ray can be bought. There is a Blu-ray. It was put out in
Okay.
2012 in Australia. Australia. What's up?
I can. Okay, yeah. I can get it from Walmart for $10.
$10. Who puts it out?
I think it's the right one. Hang on, is that the right one? How many movies are called The Tunnel?
A lot.
Oh, wait, that's a different movie. God damn it.
Hold up. Arrow's got The Tunnel
Okay.
for a nice price of $5.
Yes. 2011. DVD.
But you can catch this on Amazon Prime as well.
UK import for $5 off of eBay.
That's the Arrow version, yes? Or the House Lights version.
I can't tell.
Is it really, really green with red lettering?
I think so.
Like
yeah,
this?
okay.
That's Arrow. Good old
Yep.
Arrow Films. Thank you, Arrow.
Yep, and you can get it off of Amazon for $10.
$10. There you go, folks. Go hunt this down. Go try to find it. Go have some fun with it.
Yeah, but if you want the original Region 1 release, oh,
70 bucks.
Yeah. That's no. Just no.
No.
So I'm probably going to pick this up from Arrow. Yeah.
And with that being said, that is the end of this episode. Doc, share your socials.
Why, what if I was Doc?
Oh, fuck.
This is a different show, my friend.
It's called reflexive action.
No, I getcha.
Ookami, share your socials.
There we go. You can find me on Podbean with the Wolfstead Podcast. Come for the anime, stay for the horror. You'll also find this over there because that's where we're premiering it. You can also find me over on Twitter. It's Ookami, TENTAILEDOOKAMI. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Also, we have a Wolfstead Patreon where you can find episodes released at least a week in advance to when they will drop on for the public to see. You will also be able to find episodes that may never be released to the public, to the regular public. You can also find behind the scenes and all sorts of other stuff. Maybe a few premieres here and there, projects, all sorts of stuff, all for just $1 a month. So $1 goes a long, long way.
Yes. And you're not going to tell your mom not to look at your nudie mags, are you?
Well, I mean, if she is listening to this, one, yeah, stay out of there. Two, look, I admit, no, I don't know where my brother went. No, I don't know how his phone ended up in my room after he went missing. So, I don't know. Check the subways.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm running low, so I might retire the bit. But because now this is just getting dark.
Yes. You can find me at RoyBoy3 on Twitter. You can also use the Wolf's Den Twitter to contact me. Give me praises. Tell me what you want to see. Let me know what's going on. If you want to send some hate mail, some love mail, send it to the Starlight Podcast at protonmail.com. And with that being said, thank you for listening and good luck.